It's been a while since I played a decent VR dungeon crawler, and it's time to rectify this mistake. Today I will be playing a brand new co-op VR game called Dungeons of Eternity. In fact, this game is so new that it hasn't even been released yet, and I'm going to be checking it out early with some of my favorite VR content creators. Women in VR. I was also given 2 keys to this game by the developers that I would like to give away to my community. And if you would like to win one of these 2 keys to Dungeons of Eternity, simply follow the link to the Gleam contest down below in the description. Do as many activities there as you can, and you'll get higher chances to win. I'm excited to give you this early look, and although it is a sponsored video, I am going to tell you the things that I liked about it and things I did not. So basically, I'll try to provide you a comprehensive review of the game, as I always do. Believe me or not, it's up to you, but that's what I do for all my content, sponsored or not, and I only accept sponsorships from the games that I really enjoy. So let's dive in. The thing that strikes me most about this game is how much it kind of reminded me of Skyrim-style RPG games where you're going down into those dungeons and finding different monsters like skeletons or zombies and collecting some loot. You've got a sword, you've got an axe and a bow, which are also typical weapons for this type of fantasy genre. And I'm not the biggest fan of first-person shooters, you know, I'm leaning more towards this melee weapons like swords and axes, and so this game is right up my alley. As you're progressing through the dungeons, you'll find different loot that can be either coins that you can spend on upgrading your weapons, and you can actually craft some weapons with the like the plans that you find, new weapon blueprints or new cosmetic elements that you can further on craft in your own little room in the dungeon. Yeah, this is basically your space here where you can create your stuff and you can customize your character. But the best part about it is this is a co-op. You can play with up to 2 friends, and I teamed up with Atom Bombody and Genghis VR, so it was a lot of fun to hang out in that dungeon with those ladies. They're pretty ruthless. So more about how this game works and how many different types of quests you have. There are basically 3 types of quests that you can go through. The first one is Dungeon Raid, where you basically need to find and repair a broken drone to return to the outpost. But essentially it is the most classical dungeon crawler where you're just going through the dungeon, you're killing everything that moves there, and then by the time you reach to the end, you repair the drone and the quest is done. That one I found the most chill one. I think we were just going through the dungeon, all 3 of us were the unstoppable force, we were killing all the enemies there. The second one is called Crystal Hunt, and that was a bit different. Here you need to find these cosmic crystals in different rooms within this big pyramid-like building. So you go to each of the 3 rooms, and they are all swarmed with different monsters. Like, there are so many of them. That's an extremely chaotic quest there. So the game will not let you leave that room until you have defeated all the monsters, and then you get the crystal from that room and you put it in the hall in the middle, and once you collect all 3 crystals, then you are done. I think that one was the most difficult one of all the 3 of them, just because of the sheer number of monsters that are all jumping at you. There was another room that only had spiders in them, like lots of spiders, and I hate those things. I freaking hate them, and I had to deal with them. So if you have arachnophobia, just be warned, there are spiders in that game. Just another thing that makes it kind of like Skyrim. There's also lots of giant spiders there, and you just have to deal with it, and it makes this game so much more terrifying in VR. And then there's also the Soul Harvest quest mode. In that mode, you actually get a soul staff, and you're supposed to collect the souls of the enemies that you kill. That one I found the most interesting one because I enjoyed beaming through, and you have to beam at it at the moment that it dies so that you collect that soul. Again, there is something similar to that in Skyrim when you're filling up the soul stones, but this one is obviously different. I think I just really miss playing Skyrim. That one was a really unique game mode, and I think I enjoyed it most, with the exception that for some reason it just kept going, and it's such a long quest mode. At first we had to collect 16 souls, and then once we done that, we thought that it was the end of the mission, but no, we had to collect 23 more souls on top of that, and after we delivered them, it still was not the end of the game, so it just keeps going on, and at some point it gets a little bit repetitive because you kind of find the same type of monsters there. There are skeletons, there are zombies, and there are also these some kind of occult druids. But at some point we did see a ginormous monster, this flying thing that was terrifying to look at, and we had to kill it, and that was really cool. So I really wish that there were more types of monsters there, which I think that they are considered bosses. So whenever you're fighting just regular enemies, they kind of become a little bit repetitive. So it would be great if developers added more types of monsters to fight. Now I'm going to stop talking for a moment because I just want you to see the raw gameplay with the way we jumped in the game and how we started progressing. So I hope you'll enjoy the next couple of minutes while you're watching us crawling through this dungeon. Let's go!
Yay! Oh. Go through this scary portal.
Oh!
Oops, I hit somebody, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's way too easy. Oh! It's mine! It's mine!
Am I still hasting?
Let me try. Oh no! I'm not very good.
I'm really bad with the bow and arrow.
The bow is
like,
very bad. It's so hard to actually aim with it. Oh, I want that. I want the money.
I'm dead.
I've got here.
Oh no! What happened? Rescue me! Someone!
Let me try.
Hello!
Okay, a second.
Anybody! I'm dying
How
here.
do I hold A to rescue? Can I do?
Oh no!
There you
How
go,
did
there
it
you go.
suddenly go
I'm up again.
from easy to like?
What does that do?
I feel like we're
What does that do
taking
exactly?
drugs. Am I not supposed to drink this?
Oh, that was
I'm not.
probably not.
My hand.
Wow! What?
What is that? What have you
What?
done? Dingus? Dingus, what have you
Ah! What the heck? How did you do
done?
No!
Taking her.
Ah!
What's that?
Oh my god!
I'm scared.
Oh my god! That is a scary.
Give me my Yay!
Good one!
Oh,
Oh! Oh! Oh, nice. Something got stuck. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, let me try to throw it. Oh no! Oh!
my axe!
You've got my sword and my bow and my axe.
If you smack
Yeah.
the health potion that does like a AoE.
Oh, nice healing potion.
My axe?
I needed that.
Let me check my
Where
stomach.
am? Oh,
Oh
what
no!
the? I'm dead.
There's some
Oh
fireballs
my
in
god, what
there.
happened?
Uh oh.
Oh
Be
shit.
careful with those fireballs. Oh, there's zombies. Okay, maybe the fireball will kill the zombie.
YOLO!
Oh no, 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 no. Okay, I didn't want that fire. Woo! Woo!
Oh, film gonna hit me, you guys on accident thinking you're a skittle. Tetiana is my tail.
That's me.
Behind it. Whoa! I like how they sometimes get stuck in my axe and just kind of swing around. Yes. I like that.
I'll be the mercy of our group.
Okay.
That's what I had about. Oh, hit me.
How did you
That's
destroy
how
that?
archery works.
You destroyed that. That's some money.
Yeah, Zelda style. Hot. Oh, another key.
Oh, that's some more money. I'm just here for the coins. One other thing that I wasn't particularly a fan of is how they made the multiplayer room setup. It was for some reason really difficult for us to get all in the same room. Essentially, when you create the room, it doesn't give you the code to give to your friends. You simply jump into whatever room is currently available, and that way, Genghis and I actually ended up in a completely wrong room with a different content creator who was playing at the time. So it took us a couple of tries to actually enter the right room where all three of us could play together. I think that this is something that should be relatively easy for the developers to fix, because it really shouldn't be that random which room you enter. But other than that, the game seems really polished. I haven't seen any noticeable bugs. It has a really cool mystical vibe to it because everything is happening in some alien planet, so everything is supposed to feel very otherworldly, and that's exactly the feeling that I got when I was playing Dungeons of Eternity. Let me know in the comments whether this is the type of games that you would enjoy and whether you will be picking it up when it is released. And also, don't forget to enter my giveaway. The Gleam contest link is in the description below, and good luck to all of you, and see you in the next one.